What is up, everybody? Eric here from Tea and Tobacco. Thanks for tuning in. If you are listening to this, I'll get all the announcements out of the way right up here at the beginning. We have t-shirts now. You can find them at the link below. They are from Teespring. They are actually pretty nice. I'm wearing one right here. So I got my and tobacco, and there's one over my shoulder here that is cigar based. They came out really good. I'm really happy with them, so check them out. They're going to be at cost through the end of 2020 before we roll out a couple more designs I believe we have in the works, and then we will be charging at least a little bit of a profit. It costs the cost is quite a lot just because it's on-demand printing. Basically, it's not like I'm gonna order 1,000 of these, so I'm not gonna be able to get massive discounts on like a screen print or something. So this is actually sublimated printing, and it came out really good. I was not sure how it would come out, but it came out really good. Unless you hear this in like the next 2 days, if you are interested in any woodworking stuff for Christmas, pens, ashtrays, you're gonna have to let me know like within the next 2 days, like before the 8th of December 2020. Like the 8th, it will be kind of like the last day that I can guarantee that I can get something out to you. But yeah, so if you have any thoughts of wanting to get something, now would be the time to throw that in the ring. So we will see. What's the site? It is in the description of the video. It is teespring.com/store/t-n, the letter N hyphen tobacco. It's right at the top of the description of the video. So should be able to get there. Hopefully it actually does show at the video, because that would be a bummer if it's not showing. That's a different problem. So hopefully it is there. Do I sell pipes? I do not sell pipes. Somebody actually sent me, a seller actually, or a distributor or something, sent me like, hey, I have a maker, you know, we can sell wholesale to you, and it was ridiculous. Like the minimum was 500 dozen pipes. No, I'm not buying 6,000 pipes from you. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's a bit of a lot. That'd be way too many. So yeah, kind of weird that they sent me that. I don't even know if it was legit. Anyways, could have been a scam. Who knows? No, I don't have a. I am not like a brick and mortar or anything like that. Selling is such a pain in the butt when it comes to those type of things. Tobacco is a huge pain. Like, I'd love to be able to sell cigars like that I can make, but just like the taxes and the regulation is just nuts. So I can't even sell like my own blend because it costs ridiculous amount of money. It's no fun. Stupid laws. Too many laws. All right. I got my tea here. Just using a tumbler today. Let me drop the URL out for the Discord. People can come hang out. It is Sunday night. Hopefully notifications went out. Usually I have a bit more people at the beginning. But, you know, it is what it is. I was curious if it was called Tea and Tobacco because tea is involved. Yeah, I review tea as well. Cigars and pipes tend to dominate, but talk about tea as well. Good tea, not crappy tea. Can you review Afghan mint tea? Unlikely. I tend to stick to only true tea. Camellia sinensis is pretty much the only plant that I stick to for tea. Bit of a purist that way. Move some crap around here. Lots of emails to clean up here. But anything interesting going on in anybody's life today? Sunday's just wrapping up here. 10 minutes to 8 here. Anything? Yeah, it's really quiet. Usually it's not this quiet. Maybe Sunday is just a quiet evening. A whole lot of work. Not a whole lot to go to work tomorrow. Ready to be over with it. Hey, how's it going, everybody? People are joining up. Some notifications might be a little behind. Nice place I got. No, this is just my office. Just my office in my house. Yeah, just got my office. I got all my stuff in here, so it's kind of like my corner of the world. No, I do not live by myself. Just me and my wife. What's up, people? Let me know if you got notifications or not. It's good. At least you got somebody to where you're not alone. Yeah. Anyone else hanging out? Gotta find a cigar cutter here. Oh, boy, knock crap off of here. Gotta have one around here somewhere. Going with a Romeo, a Juilieta vintage for this evening. It's been in my humidor for quite some time, and it has a bit of a cracked wrapper right at the top, so hopefully that doesn't cause any issues for me. I'll have to check my inventory log. This one's probably gonna be has probably been in my humidor for, I don't know, 5 years probably at this point. What's up? Going with the Romeo and Julieta vintage tonight. Got By Mudan from 2012 in my tea tumbler tonight. That is going to be the tea of choice tonight. It's a little bit on the sweeter side, so we'll see how it plays with this cigar tonight. Kind of the tea is a bit of a more of a grassy sweet compared to what I normally drink. I usually use like a rock oolong from Wu Yi. Are you familiar with Dan Cigarette Review? He's a bold guy that reviews tobacco. I am not familiar with him. I've not heard of him. Like high-end pipe tobacco or cigars? Cigarettes, yeah. So it wouldn't be something that I'd follow. Cigars, yes. Assuming they're like handmaids and all that good stuff. Have a tobacco pipe. People tell me smoking a pipe is healthier than cigarettes. What do I have to say? The risk is lower, according to various studies. Assuming you are not inhaling. What's up, Chase Base? Good, you helped me out when getting started into pipes. Now I have a small collection. Question. Small collection. I'm guessing there should be a period there. Question for you. I ordered Eileen's Dream. What are your thoughts? I hear good things. The cigar version of Eileen Dream is pretty good. I don't know if I've actually had the pipe tobacco version. The CAO aromatics are better than some, but Eileen Dream tend to be on the higher scale of popularity. I don't tend to smoke a lot of aromatics, so can't give you huge praise on those. So, but I hear it's kind of like the most popular of the CAO blends. Glad I could help you out when you started. I do not vape either. Just cigars and pipe tobacco. That's it. And tea. Nope. Don't review that either. One, because it's not legal. So, filming yourself doing illegal activities and putting it on the internet is probably a bad idea. I mean, I know people are dumb and all, but yeah, that would be a really stupid thing to do. Have I tried Prince Albert? No, but I do have a package of it up on my shelf back here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I have over 170 different blends on hand, so it takes a while for me to get to new ones. I got a lot of open tins and jars I got to work on. Food sweet taste. Good. Yeah, I'm sure I'll get to it at some point. Which Prince Albert are you talking about, though? Good sweet taste. Because I think it's just straight burley, right? Can't remember if it's a non-aromatic or not. I know they made. I know there's like another Prince Albert, like I forget. It's like Prince Albert vanilla or something like that. Like is regular print is original cased in something? Is it flavored? Because I thought it was a non-aromatic burley, but I could be wrong. Whirly pipe tobacco original blend. Okay, yeah. I thought it was just a straight burley. Burleys usually aren't like super sweet, but they're kind of like a toasty sweetness. So yeah, I can see that. As a result, Prince Albert finds a superior consistency. Are you a salesman for them? Just kidding. Just a store employee, former cook. As well as those damn joggers? What? Did I miss something? Smoking helps my stress in the kitchen. It's kind of a weird thing that it tends to be a lot of kitchen people like to smoke. I don't know why that is. Anyways, Jacob, what did I miss? Been kicked out of 1,000 countries. I have no idea what you were talking about. I am very lost on what you were talking about. I must be missing something. What's been kicked out, right? And there aren't that many countries, so that would be like impossible. And I have no idea what you're talking about. What? Okay. He's getting a timeout. Got a troll. Whatever. Troller's got a troll. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Sometimes you get some crazies in. You know, whatever. Sunday must just be a quiet night. Usually Sunday's a little more active. I put him at time out, but we'll see. I'm assuming he's not going to come back. So you can make a living off of YouTube? I wish. Is it possible to do that? Yes. Am I doing it? No. Would I like to be? Sure. I have other stuff I'm working on with I got other channels as well, but they're not nearly as popular as this one. But this one being tobacco related, YouTube or Google, I guess, does not like tobacco products very much, and they really like killed everybody about 2 years ago. I make enough on this channel to cover the cost of the channel at this point. It would be a lot more if Google didn't crack down on tobacco related stuff a couple years ago. All of us got like slammed. And like all of our stuff went down, you know, like 80% or more. And what people don't understand about why people monetize, it's not the money per se. One thing that if you are monetized, YouTube will suggest your videos a lot more. So if you are a monetized partner, then you know they will you will see a lot of your views come from suggested videos. So you know, you look over on the you know, on the right hand side, you have all those videos that YouTube is suggesting to you. Well, if you have limited advertisements like most of my videos do at this point, then they don't recommend nearly as much. Like the number of recommendations, just how many times people see my videos as a recommendation, the day that they went through and did that to all the tobacco channels, how many times my video gets recommended dropped by over 80%. They used to recommend 20 to 25,000 times a day my videos, and went down to 5,000. That's just for the recommendations. That's not the traffic. So it was like a huge hit to everybody, and it really, really sucked. And now that the election is over, because they don't care what videos their stuff goes on, they want to go on every video. But now that the election's over, there's no more election spending, so ad revenues have dropped again. Hey, Mr. Finn, how's it going? They used to watch Dan Cigarette reviews, and they banned him, claiming he was saying things he didn't agree with on tobacco. They took his channel. Not sure what that's supposed to say. I think I understand, but guessing things they didn't agree with is what you meant, not he didn't agree with. Sleepy, just put my daughter down. Yeah, what's it, like 9 or 10, 15 where you are? Yeah, 10, 15. Thought you were on, thought I'd join. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm just the other one that I posted, you know, that's just my gaming stuff. So I'm slowly starting to grow that, but just feeling better. I hear her up and about. She got a little food in her. Just laying in bed, watching TV with the dog. Because they didn't like what he said about tobacco, they took his channel down. He had a lot of people that liked him, talked about his life, and it was enjoyable to listen to. Not totally surprising, depending on what he was actually saying. The drink is by Mudan from 2012. Actually, I'll have to go check the wrapper. I'm pretty sure it's 2012. Could even be 2010 if I can't remember. It could be 2010. So yeah, it's an aged by Mudan, which is a white tea. If I remember correctly, that's also called white peony, I think is what you usually see it called in the US. What's that? Oh. I just wanted to... What? Oh, me? Okay. I thought you meant the dog. Well, I guess she's feeling better because she has some frosted gingerbread cookies. Yeah, so Bai Mudan, if I remember correctly, it's the first... Crap, I can't remember. Is it the first couple leaves? Or is it the leftover from Shumai? I can't remember. Tea isn't huge out here. Coffee is, on the other hand. Well, I'd assume so, since it's kind of native to that area. So I figured coffee would probably be the top of the list there. If I'm done, what is it picked? And the leaves gentle, da 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 da. Yeah, they don't say. I'm pretty sure Bai Mudan is picked first, and then Shou Mai comes through and picks after that. Yeah, it's picked later than Bai Mudan. So Bai Mudan is picked first. I believe it's the first 2 leaves and a bud, and then Shou Mai is picked after that, and it's usually the leftover plus the 3rd and 4th leaf. What's up, Vincent? So you don't put sugar in your coffee or tea, prefer black. Me too. If I need, well, at least for tea, if the tea needs to put anything in it, then it is not a good tea. Find something else. Got a package of tea in my cupboard. Gonna drink some now. Vincent, how's it going? I think I already said that. I love iced tea, black and or green. I actually like the tea I make iced the most. I find myself is Wu Yi oolongs, specifically Da Hong Pao, which is also called Big Red Robe. I see you put your drink in the title, so I don't have to ask questions. Maybe I should put ask me what I'm drinking and smoking so I get more engagement. It's been a quiet evening for a little while. It looks like a few people have been picking up. Thanks for joining Toast. Is tea good with honey? If you have to mask bag tea with honey, sure. Yeah, so I was just talking about it. It's a 2012. It could even be a 2010. I'd have to check. Bai Mudan, which is the first of... Well, it's actually... I think it's technically the second green tea, the second white tea that's picked. So it's made up of the first 2 leaves and a bud, and then they come through and pick Shou Mai, which is basically what's left behind, usually the 3rd and 4th leaf, and maybe a large 2nd leaf that they decided to leave around. 2012 was a good year for you. Green tea, honey lemon ginseng with white tea for smooth taste. You ever find a time machine? Oh man, if I had a time machine back to 2012, I'd be a rich bastard right now. Because then I would have listened to all my friends about Bitcoin. Yeah, I put it in the title. But I like to talk about a little bit more of the specifics of the tea. The tea I have is pressed into a cake and then aged. I'll even snag it because... Oh. so you can see it. So it comes in a cake like this. So it's pressed. Obviously, I've been working on this one, so it's not as pretty as it used to be. They press them in 357 gram. I don't know why it's 357, but it is. So here's the cake. As you can see, the leaves are pretty big. Those are usually that's gonna be like the second leaf. This is gonna be the big one. This is kind of a lower quality Baimudan, which is perfectly fine. And actually, oh, it's 2011, actually, according to this label. So, that's in 2012 Shomai that I just picked up. Drinking hot tea on cold nights when I'm not feeling well. I drink it. Good for cold nights, yeah. Yeah, you are. You're going into summertime where you are. The equivalent of early June for you, for what would be June for us, weather-wise. Feels like it's all year round. Yeah, I mean, you're like sitting on the equator. Pretty close. Where in Brazil are you, anyways? If you can, like the big city that you're near. Hope to get back stateside soon. I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce what what that is. Brazil. Oh, you're right on the coast. That's probably kind of nice though, right? I live in the capital, and you live on the coast. Is it like a nice coastline to live by? And is like the beach like public, so you can get to it? Like, it's super easy to enjoy the beach, or is it kind of like the beachfront is private property? It's amazing, yeah. What cigar are you smoking? Which tea? It's in the description, but tonight I am smoking a Romeo Juilieta vintage, and it's a 2011, which I should probably change in the show notes. It's a 2011 Baimudan, which is a type of white tea, and it is very good. You live in the easternmost city of all of the Americas. Nice. Yeah, just looking at it, yep, you're on the easternmost city. That would be why you are 2 more time zones over. That's cool that all the beaches public property. I know some places, you know, the beach is, you can own the beach. Not so much in the US. I don't think you can really own the beach anywhere in the US. They're all amazingly beautiful. How are you far from the beach, or can you? Can you walk? Because you're close enough. see lots and lots of high rises. 5 minutes by car. Very nice. I see lots and lots of multi-story buildings there. Looking at the overhead map. All high rises are apartment buildings. Kind of get a little bit of, I'm just roaming around on Street View. Kind of get a little bit of a Hawaiian vibe. Just kind of in like a more of a one of the more populated cities in Hawaii. The high rises and looks pretty nice. Doesn't look too bad. The tea tastes good. Yeah, it's I was thinking actually smoking a CAO black before I started. But yeah, the tea is good. It tastes like it normally does. It's grassy with a bit of sweetness. They can afford it. They'll buy a house in a gated community. Who will? The people who can afford it. Most people live in apartments for security. Got it. And if they're gonna live in a house, they're gonna be in a gated community if they can afford it. Understood. Got it. Sorry, I didn't see the previous comment. One of the sought-out places in Brazil, vacation spot for most Brazilians. Yeah, for those who can afford it. What's like a what would be the low end of a gated community house? Let's say not even in like the heart of the city, but maybe even on the outskirts if it's cheaper there. $500K. $500K US. In Brazilian money. So with the exchange rate, does that mean I could afford a place? The real, yeah. All right, so if it's $500,000, I could buy a house in a gated community for 100 grand of American US. Man, maybe I should move to Brazil. Move to Brazil and work remotely for a US company. Man, 100 grand, that'd be great to be able to afford a house in that area, like a place like that. I'm sure owning property as a foreigner is probably a pain in the ass, though. How about rent? How much could I rent a house for like a couple years? No, don't come permanently. With all her flaws, America is still the best place. Yeah, I wouldn't permanently. I don't think I'd permanently leave. Yeah, there's things I don't like, but I'm guessing if pretty much every other country, there would be more things I don't like. And probably have some of the same things I don't like. Probably have all the things I don't like and more. Pretty much everywhere else. Rent a nice apartment right on the beach. Yeah, how much would be like a, I don't know, a 1-bedroom, maybe like 600 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 full bath apartment be? Like maybe a block or 2 from the beach. That is the question. And does it get good internet? Oh yeah, how's the food there? Internet is erratic. Food is awesome. Oh, why did this just restart? Barbecue and seafood is killer. Nice. Sounds like it'd be right up my alley for a while at least. But I do not speak Portuguese, so that could be a problem. You guys have pizza? What the heck? Why did you restart again? Oh, piece of crap Chromebook. Rent can go from 1K to 3.5K a month. That wouldn't be bad at all. Assuming that's real. 3,500 real a month for rent? Well, that would not be bad at all, assuming that's like gets you like the nice neighborhood. That'd be sweet. That's like, yeah, that's like nothing. That's less than $700. Hell, I wish I lived somewhere where it only cost me $700 for rent. Jeez. I haven't lived anywhere less than $700 for rent in 15 years. bad if you make your money in real. Yeah. $1,000. Well, that's $1,000, $1,000 US for your place. Make around 5.5 real. Yeah, that is not a lot. Colorado apartment. Yeah, Colorado's gotten ridiculously expensive. Like, you can't get anything in Colorado for a reasonable price anymore. And most things are pricey: food, energy, water. Oh yeah, food is like $200 a month. Yeah, I gotta. Glassdoor keeps alerting me of jobs, and it's like, I need remote working jobs. Don't give me a job in Texas. Oh yeah, that's like $200 US for food. So technically, that's not too bad. Yeah, is Colorado just taxing the crap out of you? Yeah, you don't make dollars, so it's bad. But like value wise, it's about the same. If you take exchange and right, right. If that's what I was making in dollars and that's what I had to spend in dollars, then yeah, that'd be pretty bad. Yeah, I get that it's you know, if you're making 5,000 of something and something costs 1,000 of something, obviously that's a lot in comparison. But as far as world value, then food would be in line, but obviously pay is way out of line. Try to explain it to the family there. Yeah. Yeah, it's easier to do in percentages. Like, I spend 20% of my money, my salary on food. I spend 40 or 60% on housing. And then the other 20% on travel or utilities and all that fun stuff. That's probably an easier way to explain it. Just throw it in percentages. But yeah, you look at a world value and basically the same as far as food goes. Rent is much lower world value wise, but obviously the pay does not reflect the same value. Labor is not valued the same. That's what we should say. Lifestyle here is nice. People do enjoy life. Yeah, is it kind of more of like a sleepy community, I guess? I always like sleepy seaside communities. I'm assuming he does, since Brazil is like in a horrible state. Last I heard, they're like just behind the US and how bad they're doing. Many holidays every month. Well, that's where it originated. You can call it whatever he wants. I don't care. Everybody here, Rudy Giuliani has it. China wants to say Iran started it. That's pretty funny. I am not sure how they can claim that one. And I'm not sure how they can claim the numbers that they are claiming. There's no way that is true. Let's see. December 6th, they reported 15 new cases in China. Yeah, like I believe that. I don't believe that for a second. Who knows that we could go into the bank with a mask and ask the teller for money. Know what's even more fun? Where I live, you can walk into a bank with a gun. And it's legal. There's actually a lot of states. Actually, probably the majority of states you can actually do that. Yeah, guns aren't the problem. Yeah, the state I live in, the only place you're legally not allowed to carry is in a courthouse or on federal property. That's it. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of them that have police standing on the side, but legally you're still allowed to carry into a bank where I live. Like I said, courthouse and federal property, and it's the only places you are legally not allowed to carry. And if you do go into a courthouse, they have to store your firearm for you if you are going to a courthouse. Yeah, I'm in New Hampshire. New Hampshire's awesome. New Hampshire, you can carry on the legislative floor of the state capitol. If you're working remotely, you'll go anywhere. Rumor has it he's coming for our guns. He told the governor he's this gunner. Yeah. Well, only half of New England. I wouldn't go to Massachusetts, Rhode Island, or Connecticut. They're horrible. Vermont, Maine, and New Hampshire all have constitutional carry, so you don't need a permit. But if you get the license in New Hampshire, which is like $10 for 5 years, that allows you to carry basically everywhere. Basically, you kind of need it to be able to be within 1,000 feet of a school or on school property. But getting the licenses, like I said, $10 and then for 5 years, so and it's super easy to get. As long as you're legally allowed to carry a gun, then you can get then they pretty much have to give you the license. Freest place for now. Once I'm stateside, I'll be checking out New Hampshire. Yeah, another good thing about New Hampshire, no sales tax, no income tax. Yeah, criminal black market, yeah. A lot of people lose their guns in boating accidents. Sounds so appealing. Yeah, it's awesome. Super strict anti-gun, but all the criminals have them for some reason, right? How does that happen? Almost like you can't regulate chunks of metal. It's ridiculous to try. who's behind it. Yep. Who was the idiot politician who said it was it's illegal to hunt ducks with more than 3 rounds, but it's legal to hunt children with 30? I'm like, since when is it legal to hunt humans? It's like, that's not legal. What a dumbass. Unless there's some law I don't know about, I'm pretty sure hunting human is not legal at all. Who said that? Oh, of course it was Dianne Feinstein. We have a law that prohibits hunting ducks with more than 3 rounds, yet it's legal to hunt humans with 30-round magazines. I'm pretty sure it is not legal to hunt humans at all. Leave it to commie Californians. God, she's so stupid. Oh, here's the exact quote. We have federal regulations and state laws that prohibit hunting ducks with more than 3 rounds, and yet it's legal to hunt humans with 15-round, 30-round, and even 150-round magazines. I'm pretty sure it is not. Self-defense only. I'm sure this one's gonna get red flag demonetized, I bet. I'm currently at limited, so the algorithm hasn't killed it yet. I'm only at limited. Funny if they totally kill it. I'm all for the castle doctrine. Oh man, I have so much wrestling I gotta watch this week. My podcast. How's the cigar tasting now? Haven't really been paying attention. Nice coffee cocoa at the moment. Lots of dark chocolate. It still lingers. The dark chocolate just goes and goes and goes. Has a very, very long finish on the dark chocolate. Doesn't have any sweetness, though. It could just be because my tea is so the tea I have is a naturally sweeter tea, that it could be just overwhelming any mildly sweet notes there might be in that cigar. That's why when I do cigar reviews, I definitely do not drink anything other than water, because I'm guessing there's probably some sweetness in here, but the sweetness in the tea is significantly more, so it's just overwhelming my palate. We've ordered 3 from the Brazilian smoke shop. Be here soon. 3 what? Cigars or 3 this specific cigar? I have had a lot of tea today. What cigars did you get? Which ones? You drink sweet mint tea from gas station? No, I do not drink tea from gas stations. Like, if I'm out and about and I don't have a drink and we happen to go through Dunkin' Donuts because my wife is a iced coffee addict, I might get a hot green tea from there. But even that's not that great. I'll live with it, but no. Gas station's probably a cutoff. I mean, the cold ones, no. If I'm going to go with like a sweet tea just because I'm out and about and just want an iced tea or something like that, usually I'm kind of a Snapple guy. But I barely call that tea. I barely call any of the tea that you can get tea. Depends on the brand. So if I'm just gonna get some like cold tea from the gas station in a bottle, then usually it's gonna be like a sweet tea, just like I said, a Snapple, like the lemon, the extra lemon Snapple. That's about it. But if I'm at home, then it's always gonna be, it's not gonna be sweet tea at all. It's crazy that actually my video, at least on my end, obviously it's delayed for you guys, but my video updates the chat faster than the actual chat on the YouTube page, which is kind of funny. So the video, the program is probably is refreshing faster than the in browser, which is kind of funny. I see it pop up there before I see it pop up on the actual chat on the browser. This burn's been really, really good. I've put this down for long lengths of time between puffs, and it's still burning quite well, so I am pretty happy with that. What are these going for these days? The Romeo a Juilieta, the Toro size, which is this size, you can get 15 for $100 on Cigars International. Not bad. Pretty decent price for what it is. They've been making this one since 1993. Holy crap. You don't have to relight them. Like, how long are you taking? Are you like taking more than like 5 minutes to smoke a cigarette? It doesn't say how long they keep them. I'm curious how long they age them before they hit the market. Let's see, what does JR say? They don't say there either. The wind makes it go out? Figure the wind would make it burn quicker or stay lit. That tends to happen with cigars and then it ends up getting too hot. But I've mentioned before that, you know, I'm not a cigar or a pipe smoker for the nicotine. I'm gonna have to check those brands out. I'm not sure if you can get those in the US. Anyways, I don't smoke for the nicotine delivery. Casabella, Nicaragua? Is that what you said? Casabella, yeah, Nicaragua. Let's see, how much do those cost in the US? You can get a bundle. Oh, geez. Is that a bundle of 20? Holy crap, it is a bundle of 20. Oh, those are actually like super cheap in the US. The wrapper is Dominican, fillers, medium body. Is it a long filler or is it mixed filler? They're not only affordable, but does not say if they're long filler or mixed. Maybe I'll find another website. Smoke to release stress. You might need to find a slightly different stress release. Costs you $17, 17 real. So yeah, that's actually for one, for just one cigar or for the bundle. I'm assuming just for one. So divided by 5, it's roughly $3 US. So they're actually even cheaper in the US if you buy a bundle of them. So I'm looking, you can get a bundle. What size did you get? It said the Corona. You can get a bundle of 20 Coronas for $35.95 in the US. So times 5, that's what, 170 real, something like that. Let's see, are these long filler? Small selection craft cigars, all the brand blah blah blah. They do not say. I do not see whether they are long filler or not. All Nicaraguan. Good. I like Nicaraguan cigars. I mean, they sound good. They're not that expensive. Don't buy a bundle, don't have a humidor. Yeah, I actually, I just use like a mason jar with a Boveda pack in it for a travel humidor. I don't know where it is right now, but yeah, just like a big mason jar, throw a Boveda pack in there and you are good to go. Or a acrylic jar with a nice seal. And you don't have to use anything expensive. You just throw a Boveda pack in there. Good to go. Yeah, you'll be leaving as soon as the consulate opens up. So you can get your wife the documents they need, that she needs. Hey, Lycans, what's up? Things aren't going too bad. Check out one of these other brands. The Alves. Elite and Alves. I think I've heard of that company before. I am not sure. Love the rustic style. Like nice wooden. Yeah, I like them how they look, but I mean the electronic humidor, keeping the temperature stable, that is the way to go. I love the temperature controlled humidor I have. Puro Trader. Interesting. Yes, I am over 21. Church. Oh, actually, the Elite Alves is, or the Lete or Lita, whatever, is actually a Brazilian Puro. Interesting. I bet that'd actually be pretty good. I've loved everything Brazilian that I've had. The CAO Brasilia, excellent cigar. So that one definitely sounds good. I'd definitely check one of those out. I'll bring you one when I come visit New Hampshire. Sounds good. And the Alonso Mendez del Patron. That one I have not heard of. Let's see what those are. Cigar. I don't see any US sites selling that one. Oh wait, Neptune cigars. Never mind. They do sell some. Da-da-da. Alonso Mendez, from time to time. Mendez was actually the genius who created the original Monte Cristo and H. Upmann brands in Cuba. Felix Mendez, his son, is the founder of Donna Flor Cigars. Created the Alonso Mendez line in honor of his father. They make a Montefina, which is a Brazilian Puro, which I bet is delicious. So those two that are Brazilian Puros, I bet those are going to be really nice. But doesn't look like something you can usually get in the US. Looks like they're made mostly for the South American and European market. So I'm seeing them on a Dutch website. Not that expensive, assuming that's US dollars. Looking forward to it. They're on their way now. Nice. No cigar shops in the city that you live in? Oh yeah, that is in dollars. Those aren't too bad from the I'm curious how. All right, let me put in a box and see how much it would cost to ship them to me from Europe. Let's see. Shipping. It only cost me $100 to get a box of them, and that's including shipping. That'd not be bad at all. That'd be pretty sweet. So, the charger is on my bedside table. It's actually a different charger than mine. They changed the shape of it a bit. Tell you what I find there. Discovered one the other day. Plan on checking it out this week. Nice. Not sure if it's a smoke shop or head shop. Yeah, that's always a problem. It's like, oh, you know, they advertise like cigars and then you go in and it's all like bongs. It's like, excuse me. And then they have like one little tiny humidor that is not kept at the proper humidity. Yeah. That is always disappointing. See, let me check out, let's see, FAQ. Let me find out what the actual shipping is to the US shipping cost. Cost to England, cost to Europe, cost to the rest of the world. $25 on, oh, that's 25 euros, so whatever that costs. However much a euro is that like 50 bucks now? Go to USD. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. Okay. So 25 euros is $30 US. So, okay, I could actually, yeah, I could have them send a box of those cigars to here for not that much money. Let's see, I can't read that very well. Tell you what I find. Ain't sure if it's heads up. That's my concern. I want access to something decent without having to worry about shipping cost. Yeah, I think it's 2 to 1. It's not actually. Yeah, the euro is now $1.21. 1 euro is $1.21. So it has dropped a ton. The euro has crashed. It used to be 2 to 1. It is not now, which is amazing. I can't believe the dollar is so strong. So even if I was to buy, I wonder what they have for Cuban stuff that I could order and they'd ship to me. Let's see, what do I want from Cuba? Let's just see how much they're charging for Monte Cristos. Monte Cristo Especial number 2 is $415 for a box. That's about what I expect. The number 3 is $400 a box. The regular number 2 is $500 a box. Kind of what I expect for Cubans. Can you buy Cubans now? I thought there was an embargo. You can have a limited amount of them shipped in now. Under Obama, they loosened up the rules a little bit. You still can't buy directly from Cuba, though. Doesn't matter anyways, because Cuban cigars aren't any better than... I mean, there are so many good cigars that are made outside of Cuba that doesn't really matter now. Especially because all the good families left Cuba during the revolution and set up places in like the Dominican Republic, Honduras, Nicaragua, Brazil. You know, we still have such amazing cigars out of those countries from the refugees from fleeing. So I'm just curious how much they charge. It wouldn't be high on my list to buy Cubans since, one, they're overpriced anyways. But yeah, those Alonso Mendez, you can get a box of them for $90 plus $35 shipping, so that's like a normal cost of a box within the US that's already here. So that's not too bad. Yeah, Cubans aren't what they... It's more romanticized than actually being worth the money. It's definitely not worth the money, I don't think. They charge way too much. Plus, again, it's all owned, state owned. So I'm not a huge fan of supporting the state of Cuba either. Check out what they have for Nicaraguan products. If they're any cheaper. Wonder how much it'd cost to order there and ship them here versus buying in the US. Oh, a lot more. I'm looking at a box of nubs. Wow, it's significantly more money there. Yeah, I think I'll just stick with my US sites. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the Cuban cigars are more romanticized than anything. Like, don't get me wrong, the Cubans I've had when I've been out of the country were good. But, they're not worth the excessive price tag. Like, I don't know, let me pull like one of the higher end that you can get in the US. So let's look at Padron cigars. Let's look at the Padron 80th anniversary series. Let's not look at those. Those are like super premiums. Look at some of the regular like Padrons that you can get. Let's just look at the regular Padron 1926. Those are in the range of the Cuban costs. 24 for $441. So a little high there. They're within the Cuban range though. Another one, you got the 1964 series. You're looking at around 300-ish to 400 depending on the size for a box. But I mean, Cohiba is like 200 real. So $40 US dollars. Oh. For one. No. The Padron, it's 20, a box of 24 for $400. For 400 US dollars. But if you go with like the Padron Natural, which is like up in the cream of the crop, you're talking $166 for a box of 26. So $166 for 26 cigars. So what's that? $6 a piece? So I mean, yeah. $6 a piece for like a really nice high-end cigar in the US. But then I mean, then you have like cigars that I think are just amazing and excellent. So look at something like let's look at the Rocky Patel Vintage 2006, $200 for 20. So $10 per cigar. And I'd say that's like definitely like really high end. And then like the one I'm smoking right now, the Romeo e Juilieta Vintage, 15 of them for $100. So I mean, yeah, when I can spend $100 to get 15 really good cigars compared to $500 for some Cuban cigars, nah, I'm okay with yeah. Let me check the Cohiba prices here. Just curious. The Siglo cost $18 per cigar. The Siglo 5 is $40, 40 US dollars. The Siglo 6 is $45. So yeah, I mean, I could get something that's awesome for $5, you know. Yeah, 50, so 50 divided by 5, but you're talking $100. That's a lot. Yeah, exactly. And import taxes are probably nuts, which is kind of funny because some of the, yeah, depends on what it is. For the most part, you can import small amounts of stuff into the U.S. with basically no worry. Man, the McBaron prices of pipe tobacco in Europe are ridiculous. Yeah, import taxes are kind of a pain. Like I said, I got a guy who's in the chat room, Neff. He's in Canada, and he got hit with like a $200 tax on like 4 tins of tobacco. It was like $50 on one 50-gram tin. Stupid. If I lived in Brazil, I would just like go down to the tobacco farmers and just get the tobacco myself and make cigars. I bet you could probably buy the tobacco off of the Brazilian. I bet you could get already like fermented and ready to go tobacco directly from the farmers for like $10 a pound. And I find you can usually get like 20 to 25 good sized cigars out of a pound of tobacco. You just roll your own. It's actually not that hard. I mean, it's not going to look as pretty, but the ones that I've made, they all smoke really well, and everybody loves the flavor of the ones that they've tried. But I have a 6-country blend that I use, that I make my cigars from. I use tobacco from the US, South Africa, Brazil, Colombia, Honduras, and Dominican Republic is my my 6-country blend that I make for myself personally. I call it the Innkeeper because it tastes like a breakfast. Kind of has a nice coffee chocolate with a bit of dry toast and a little bit of cream in there. Oh, it's delicious. Used to roll a killer joint. If you can roll a joint, cigars are probably easier to roll. Little practice, bang them out. Making my mouth water. Well, if you come visit, then you can have one and have a couple. Oh, when you were for the streaming, were you making an account over on Twitch, or did you follow my YouTube gaming channel? One of the reasons I love pipe is that it's much more affordable than the cigars. Yeah, that's kind of actually why I started smoking a pipe, because I was broke. and cigars were getting really expensive, and so I decided, hey, why don't I try a pipe? And I did, and now that I am not broke, although I currently don't have a job, so I guess I will be broke soon if I don't get another one. Trying to make a profile on Twitch. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to up my I definitely want to get more into kind of the game streaming as well. I mean, this is fun, obviously, hanging out, smoking, and all that good stuff. Buy a bag of tobacco for about 45 real for 40 grams. So what's that? $7. It's actually about this. That's you know, global price. That's actually what we pay here in the U.S. Obviously, 45 real is more. We've already talked about that. So pouches, usually like the 40 to 50 gram pouches. Those are usually around, you know, $7 US. You're trying to get your channel monetized. Yeah, you'll have a, well, once you hit the requirements, you'll probably actually have a better, even once you hit 1,000, whereas this channel has 10,000 subscribers, you'll probably end up be making more money because you'll probably get better CPM than me, which is why I'm trying to build my, you know, I have my wrestling podcast that I definitely need to promote more. We're just having fun doing it, so it's not really a huge deal that it's not making any money. It's actually losing money because I pay, you know, $20 a month for my podcast hosting, and it only brings in like $7. And the YouTube channel isn't there. You're almost to 1,000. Very nice. What's your watch time like too? Do you get decent watch time? $60 shy. Getting the views is tough. Yeah. Yeah, I would. So once it, obviously, it depends how much you want to put into your channel. I use a tool called vidIQ. It's really cool. They show you where you rank on search results. They offer tag ideas and all that good stuff. Getting views is tough, yeah. Once you get monetized, it will be easier. It's that first 1,000 and then getting to monetization, that is the hard part. But once you get monetized, then you're going to do probably a lot better. Because as soon as you get monetized, then YouTube will start suggesting your videos a lot more. So you'll get a lot more views through suggestions. Right now, you need to focus on getting in their search results. So I would definitely check out if you can spare unfortunately, it's going to be 50 real for you, but the $10 per month for vidIQ. For vidIQ, it will really help you kind of target your search results and all that fun stuff. So that's kind of what you need to work on. So yeah, you really want to target search results when you're young. And then as you grow, once you get monetized, then YouTube will suggest your content a lot more, like significantly a lot more. So then you'll see a lot more views from suggested content. That is where, until they killed my monetization, the vast majority of here, I'll actually show you. Let me bring this up. I'll actually show you what they did to me, and you can see this. Let's see, studio. So yeah, I'm gonna show you something really funny. Let's get to it. Lifetime. let's see. Let me get a custom range here. So let's see, June 2018 to June 2019. Let's do that. Do 1/1/2018 to 6/30/2019. Let's look at that. Wait a minute, that's not right. Might be 2017. 2017. Oh, where is it? Where did they screw me? I think they took some of the stuff out. Now it doesn't look as bad as it was. Oof. February 2019. 2/1/2019. 6/30/2019. That might get me a good visual for you. Yeah, good enough. All right, here, let me share this. Window capture. Channel out. Okay. All right. Let me hide the chat for a second. So yeah, here is my analytics. So we had a little dip here, but basically, so right here you can see I was getting, you know, they're suggesting my videos 22,000 times a day. So, you know, between 15,000 and 20,000. There's a little dip here just because I wasn't making stuff. But then right here you can see it tails down, and then it tails down even farther, all the way down to 4,000. So we went from like 20,000 a day down to 4,000, and this is where they killed my monetization, was in here. So yeah, huge drop. So let me find another example to show as well. Bring the YouTube chat back here. Generally 2 years since I had skin in the game, so to speak. I know pipe smoking 2 months ago. Want to learn as much as I can about it. Yeah, so, and then let me show you another, I think I have another traffic source. Oh, this one, here you go. This is the one you should see. Window capture. Why did they kill my monetization? Because it's tobacco related. So here you go. This one's even more damning. So the blue line that you see right here, this blue line is traffic from suggested videos. And then you can see, look, went way down, and now it's like barely anything. And I can continue, you know, lifetime. We'll see it. So lifetime, you know, okay, the blue, that's all suggested, and then right here, monetization got basically nixed for all tobacco related stuff, and now it's search results that get me the most traffic, and way down, suggestion is way low. So you can see, you know, I was getting, you know, upwards right here, you know, 11,000 views from suggested videos, and then it went down to 700 compared to search. You know, actually these are impressions, sorry, this isn't, so this is impressions. You see they're suggesting my videos, and now it's search that gets me the most impressions. It's ridiculous. They just like totally screwed everybody who is doing, you know, tobacco related stuff. Too bad it ain't weed related. I think is even worse, probably, I assume. But yeah, so really ridiculous what they did. And now, you know, I have to rely on my search results to get views, where the vast majority was from suggestions. So as you can see here, once you get monetized, then you will get, you'll get that suggested traffic. So that's kind of the strategic way you want to go about it. Is definitely target the search results until you, well, even after you get monetized, but to try to get monetized. Once you get monetized, then your suggested traffic will be significantly higher. And that's kind of, it's that first 1,000 getting to monetization, that's the hardest part. After that, then it starts to become easier. Can you see my comments? I can see your comments, Phil. Oh, why are they not showing up? That is weird. I don't know why it's not showing up on the feed, but I can see your comments. That is weird. I don't know why. Let me see if I can do something about that. About chat. I have no idea why I cannot see Phil's. Now Phil's comments disappeared when I popped it out. That's weird. Phil, your comments disappear when I do a pop out. That's strange. But sorry, Phil. Yes, I can see your comments. Sorry, I was reading off of the popped out chat. But when that's all right. That's a weird YouTube glitch. I'm sorry. Phil, I can see you. Never smoked any pipes or cigars. Still waiting. Nonetheless, it's interesting. Yes, it is stupid. Yes, I can see your comments. Getting the view hours is tough. Yes, it can be. It can be very tough. If you want to chat sometime privately on Discord, and if you want me to kind of go through you only see me. Okay, I don't know why Phil isn't showing for yours either. I can see them on my side. I don't think he's blocked or anything. He's not hidden. He is perfectly fine. That is very strange. I am sorry, Phil. I have no idea what is happening with the chat, but Phil, I can see you. Apparently, Mr. Finn cannot. Mr. Finn, do you have the chat popped out, or is it in the window? Try to redock if you're popped out. For some reason, the pop out is what is missing on mine. But yes, Phil, I can see you, so if you want to type something, I can at least read it out. So yeah, Finn, if you want to, chat privately sometime, I can help you go through your channel a bit, and I can help you out if you want. I can give you a little advice. I can also see some of your I can use the tool that I have on your channel a bit. Here, I'll bring that up for you so you can see it. Mr. Finn, English with Mr. Finn. So I can bring it up, trending. Videos. So here, let me just bring up your video from today, or from a couple days ago. Here, I will show you some stuff. It's beside the window. Weird, but that's weird. I can see Phil, but you can't see Phil. YouTube is sometimes glitchy, I guess. All right, let me just share something. Kill that window. Different window capture. Go that one. All right, so here is your video from today. So you can see over here on the right hand side, actually let me move this window so I can actually see your chat, because that would be stupid. Yeah, so you can see your thing is right here. It shows your vidIQ score, so this video has a very low score, and we can see a few reasons why. Good things though, you have good engagement. Your like ratio is solid because it's 31-0. You have 4 comments, which is a good thing. 0 dislikes, which is good. You have 2 Facebooks 2 Facebook likes, which is good. You have 0 Reddit posts on it though. What else do we have? Let's see. So here's your problems. That'll tell you what is a checklist. Your title's too long. You don't have enough tags, meaning you have 0 tags. So you definitely want to look into the tags. So you definitely want to add your video tags. That is going to be the biggest thing. You want end screens if you can. But yeah, you want to add tags. You want to, I'm not sure, I might change around your title a little bit, because you only have so many characters. So the thing that people will see in the search results, let's see how it comes up in the search results. So here in the search results, which is fine here, but when you are, because see, you're doing a wrap. So basically on mobile, you'll only see until shall. So that's why it's saying it's a little bit low. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things. I rarely do it for my tongue twisters, end screens of normal videos. Yeah, so add a buffer at the end of your tongue twisters, just like a title card, and maybe a video, maybe a 20 basically your end cards are 20 seconds maximum. So make yourself a little like outro video that you stick on the end of every video you do. So let's look at tea and tobacco. So let's see, let's look at something recent that I know. Something recent. I'll just go to my channel. Tea and tobacco. Let's look at a cigar review. That's a blind review. Go to a recent one. Yeah. So like I always finish out my videos. I put basically, you watch my videos, I do an outro, but what you could do is just stick so yeah, right here. I shrink down here, basically make yourself a card, some sort of screen, have a little inset maybe, and then, make a video, a 20-second, hey, if you like this content, hit subscribe, blah, 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 have like links to various stuff, and then you can place your end cards right here. Watch that video today. So yeah, then you can place your end cards, and you have somewhere to go. So you just stick this little card at the end for 20 seconds, and with a little outro video that maybe you use on every video, or you can change it up obviously, or in my case, I just, when I go into the outro, I make sure I give it maybe 20. I know I'm gonna go on for about 20 seconds, so I just shrink screen myself into my card. So I always have a place to put my end cards. Let's see, this one, why am I, see, monetization, because I'm limited. That's kind of why my small problem is. As you can see, I load up the video tags with as many tags as will fit. They give you 500 characters. So yeah. They also make sure you have a good hunk in your description and all that fun stuff. So there's a lot of things you can do, and yeah, this like I said, this will help you do it and give you ideas of what you need to do to fix that up. But definitely having no tags, definitely a problem. You definitely want to work that. So actually, let's see. So one thing you can do, you can, with this, let's search tongue twisters. So this keyword of tongue twisters, it will give you some other suggestions, what the competition is like, how much people are searching for it. So learn English. Learn English might be a good tag for you. You're not British, so that doesn't really help. English pronunciation. That's probably actually a decent one, even though the competition is high. Let's search by competition here. Very high. Search the other way around. Give me the other way around. Come on. Very low. Well, let's find where they actually have some results here. ESL, that could be a decent tag for you, even though you aren't doing ESL, or you could be doing ESL. So ESL, that's probably a tag you want. Okay, I need to do the hashtags. No, yeah, not the hashtags, the actual video tags down in the bottom. So ESL would probably be a good one for you. I have no idea what that means. Popular tongue twisters, that might actually be a good one, even though it's not given search results. American English, that might be a good one for you. Phrasal verbs, maybe. Yeah, the pronunciation is your target. Yeah, so phrasal verbs, hell, that might even be a good tag for you to put. I have no idea what IELTS means. If you do, that's great. American English might be a good one. What else would be decent in here? Riddles, even though this one says riddles in Hindi, at least riddles might be a good one. Vocabulary might be a good one. Obviously, tongue twisters, English pronunciation. Improve your English. Improve your English is probably one. Just pronunciation. Vocal exercises. That's actually probably a good tag for you. Fluent English. How to speak fast English. Voice exercises. Dialect coach. So yeah. International English is down. Yeah, so these are probably good tags for you to check out. English practice, English conversation. You know, these are probably all good tags that you might want to add. Load up that tag field, and you'll probably get much higher results in your searches. English lesson, you know. So yeah, this gives you a good idea of everything that you could probably put in there that I think would be good. If there's any like foreign language that you want to teach English to, that's probably another one. You know, English for, I don't know if you speak a second language, but English for Portuguese speakers or something like that. Learn English, obviously. Very high competition on that one, but you know. English teacher, probably a good one. So yeah, all types of good stuff in here. Yeah, so definitely you'll want to add those in the tag. So not the hashtag, but you'll actually want to do it in the video tag, which is down below. Down below on the video. So this is just my wrestling one. So you can see down here, this is what so I've loaded up all my tags, and then you can see like the score on the value. So obviously the higher the value, the better. Some of these little ones I could probably get rid of. This is only at 31. I could dump it, and these ones have 0, so nobody is searching for these tags. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah. And then you see it'll recommend some tags. So obviously this one's not good. If I want to boost this video, which costs a little bit more if you want to have boosts, but I could do overall. So as you can see, the check mark, I already have that tag. That's high. That's not exactly with me. New Japan NJPW World. That's probably a good one. So I can just click plus and it'll pop it up there for me. So vidIQ is giving me these. This is actually New Japan Wrestling in Japanese. So I could probably put that one and dump Lion Breaks Collision. So even though it's in Japanese, yeah. Yeah, you might not have seen a difference in the past. Maybe you just didn't know what tags to use. So just, you know, blow them up. So like this is New Japan. So I have New Japan, NJPW, Kazuchika Okada, which is a wrestler, a bunch of different wrestler names, Pro Wrestling, Okada, which is just his name shortened. So yeah, basically use all 500 characters or as close to it as possible. And it really helps out. Make playlists. Putting stuff in playlists helps search results as well. And then here's like the checklist that it gives you. Whoops. Here's a checklist that it gives you. Have at least one card. Have an end screen. For some reason that option is not working right now, even though I do have an end screen. Oh wait, I do not have an end screen. There we go. I'll add an end screen. Add it to a playlist, make it public, share it on Facebook, reply to comments. Make sure you always reply to your comments, at least a few. So, yeah, all types of good stuff for you to check out. And like I said, if you want, we can chat over on Discord, and we can go through your stuff. But definitely helps out. It'll flag controversial words if you have them in your like your description or a tag or something. This one's flagging Dick because the guy's name is Dick Togo. Yeah, good to answer your comments and all that stuff. Didn't mean to. Hey, it's fine. I need something to talk about. Oh, they're always fun to talk about. Size in the US. I'll be posting a new tongue twister Tuesday. Yeah, definitely go back. Another thing that vidIQ will do, there's some other tools that you can do some mass updates. So if like you want to add certain tags to all of your tongue twisters, you can, if you're on vidIQ's website, then you can select all the videos you want to add certain tags to, and you can mass update all of those. So what, you have like 20 some odd tongue twisters already, so you can select all of those, and then it will mass import the tags that you want, so you don't have to go through each individual video, which is really nice too. And with this tool, as you saw, it was showing me what your tags and stuff were. So if you have any competition, for lack of a better word, or you have somebody that you take inspiration from, you can look and see what tags they're using, and you can even vidIQ, you can actually copy all of their tags and drop them into yours if you want to. So there's a lot of stuff that vidIQ can do for you. I just have not been doing very well with keeping up with some of that stuff, but you know. Try and make something consistent. Yep. Always nice just to make like a zillion of them, and you can just schedule them out, so you don't even have to think about it. Yeah, there's a bunch of more tools in here as well. Like there's like a little channel audit thing too. Here, I can re-show this. Another thing that's kind of cool. It'll let you know. Of course, this is not the channel to be looking at because I'm not doing a very good job on this one. But it tells you content to double down on, content that could use work. Your description links are good. I have way too many links of titles that are too long. All of your videos have high res, so this is videos without high res thumbnails, so 0 there. Without end screen. Oh, look at that. I don't have an end screen on that one. So I could just click on it and it brings me bloop. I can add an end screen, all done. And go back. So now all of them have end screens. So I can go back, look at more at my channel audit. All my videos don't have cards, so I probably need to go back. About 2 videos a week. That's good. The SEO, 40 out of 50. That's good. Obviously, my title lengths are too long. That's something I need to work on. Although it's usually the date that's getting cut off, so I'm not too worried about that. All types of good stuff. All right. I noticed my outro has caught on like wildfire, at least people on IG. Let's see. Extension. Making a mark. I'm doing it when I try to. Cool. Did I queue? Yeah, all types of stuff you can deal with and work with. It'll even show you like when the best time of day to publish your videos are as well. It will search your videos and show when you get the most traffic. So like my videos tend to do, let's see, overall the best time to publish my videos are 3 p.m. That is when I get the most traffic. So 3 p.m. Eastern is like the best time for me to publish my videos. All right, man. Well, I am going to wrap up this live stream. Obviously, hit me up whenever in the Discord. I'll be around. I am probably going to... I'm trying to get into a routine a bit, so I'll probably be streaming some gameplay first thing in the morning. And then I'm going to work on my gaming channel, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, you need to sleep too. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. here, and I'm really bad at getting up early. So I'm going to let everybody go. Thanks for hanging out, those who did, and we will talk to you later. See you later, guys.